Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Here we go again, explaining Unity C# scripts. Let's open Unity. The first script that we are going to explain is arrays work. Let's enable arrays script. Let's open arrays. First, what is the importance of array? First, we define the public int array number, names, game objects, and color. Arrays usage just to maintain multiple variables names using a single name. Here, name, multiple numbers, multiple game objects, multiple colors. Here in Unity, in our cube, we enabled arrays work. We choose number of arrays 3. The first element with index 0, index 1, index 2. The same as names. We just wrote random numbers, random names, and then we attached some 3D objects, cube, sphere, and cylinder, and we attached also random color, Egyptian flag. So let's go to the script. Print numbers with index 2, array with index 2. Print name with index 0. First, if we run our project, go to console. Here printed 3 and printed Muhammad. 3 cause it is element with index 2. We printed elements with index 2, so it's 3. And print name with index 0, it's Muhammad. And then let's go and talk about the color. Game objects with index, we are defining game object with index 1. Game object with index 1 is sphere. What will happen to the sphere? The get component renderer material color equal colors with index 2. We define colors with index 2. So which color our sphere will change to? The color with index 2 is black. So here in run, the color of sphere is changed into the color of index 2. The color of index 2 is black. Okay, let's go to the second script. Let's stop running our project. Disable arrays work. Here's the second script is for loop. Where's for loop? Here's for loop. How for loop works? For loops has 3 statements. Here is initialization. The initial or the beginning, we begin with initial number 1. Then the condition. If this initial number is less than 60, is less than 6, sorry, print Muhammad. And I++ is an iterator. Iterator means increasing of the initial number. So one initial number is less than 6, so print Muhammad. Then iterator increase 2, 2 is less than 6, 3 is less than 6, 4 less than 6, 5 less than 6. And our name will be printed 5 times. Let's see in run console. Did we enable it? Where's a for loop enable? And then run. Here's my name printed 5 times. Okay, let's stop running and see what the next one is while loop. Let's disable for loop and enable while loop. Let's open our script. While loop. How while loop works? The while loop evaluates the text, test expression inside the parentheses. Here's test expression inside the parentheses. If this expression is true, statements inside the body of while loop are executed. Then test expression is evaluated again. The process goes on until test expression is evaluated to false. If test expression is false, the loop terminates end. It's actually different than for loop, because we start first with the initial component, then the condition, and iterator at the end. Let's see what's going on in the run. Let's go to console, run. My name is printed also again 5 times. Why 5 times? Because here we started with I equals 0, so 0 is less than 5. 0 is less than 5, so iterator increase 1 less than 5, 2 less than 5, 3 less than 5, 4 less than 5. So it will print you are Muhammad 5 times, as we see here you are Muhammad. And that's for while loop. Let's stop running and see the next. Next is for each loop. For each loop, let's disable while loop and enable for each loop. Let's open our script. For each loop. First, we defined a game object array. For each game object stored in the game object variable, in game object destroy this object. Let's start destroy game objects in the corresponding array with for each. Let's see in our script. Here's for each loop. First, before running in for each loop, the game object stored in our variable array, as we said here, store the game object in our game object that's stored in our array, sphere and cylinder. So the sphere and cylinder, those objects will be disappeared or destroyed. Let's see in the run. As you see, they are both destroyed. Let's go to the next script. Stop running. The next one is switch case. Switch case. Let's disable this and enable where switch case. Let's open our script. Switch case here. So first we defined public variable control. We have to change the color of the cube based on the control variable. So switch the variable in case 1. In case 1, we defined the object with index 1 to change its color to the object with index 2. The object with index 1, let's see. In the object with index 1 is a sphere, so the sphere color will change. But actually in switch case we don't have to define the object that we want to change the color of. Let's go here. And then we get component renderer as we did in arrays work here. This one, as we did here. Arrays work because this script is attached to the cube already. So in this case it is not necessary to define a game object. So here we did another case. Game object, we found the game object, the cylinder. We choose which one we would like to change its color. Get component renderer. The material color we want to change it to be red. In case 1 and 2, change the color of the cylinder. Case 1 and 2, change the color of the cylinder. In case 1, change the color to red. In case 2, change the color to yellow. In case 3 and default, the color of the cube will be changed to blue and green. So let's open Unity and see in the run. First, the color of the cube is only one that will change to green because it is default. In case 1, the color of the cylinder will change to red. In case number 2, the color of the cylinder will change to yellow. In case number 3, the color of the cube will change to blue. Here's to blue. And then anything else is just a default. For example, 4, the cube will change to green. And that's all for switch case script. Let's stop running and see what else for find object. Let's disable switch case and enable find object. So let's start with find object. Let's open the script. At first we added a cube, and rigid body component to use the gravity. We added, wait, not here, sorry. We added rigid body component. Okay, so let's see the script. We defined rigid body that we added, describe the game object, the cube, and define the ray game object. Find the game object cube, get to the rigid body component and change its mass and the gravity parameters. So first, game object dot find, and then the game object, the new game object dot get component rigid body, use gravity equal true. If we enabled the gravity, our cube will fall down. And in mass game object, find game object, our cube dot get component rigid body, mass equal 5. This is the first way to use gravity. And the second way, as we defined at first, the rigid body, rigid body equal game object dot find and the cube dot get component rigid body. Here we used the variable that we defined as another way to use gravity, and then the rigid body that use gravity equal true, and rigid body dot mass equal 5. Also here there are two ways to add a tag. First, we added a tag to our object by using function set active. We hide it from the scene. First way, game object dot find with tag, hide dot set active false. We defined two tags, hide and destroy. We hide our object sphere. We add this tag to the sphere to be hidden, and if the game object set active is false, the sphere will be hidden. And to destroy our object, for each game object in stored in our variable array, like our 3 cubes, those will be destroyed here. First tag of the cube, destroy, sphere will be hidden as here, cylinder will remain constant because there is no tag, cube destroy, and the other cube is also destroy. So by running our program, sphere will be destroyed, our 3 cubes no, sphere will be hidden and the 3 cubes will be destroyed. Let's go to another script. The next one is scripts control and color control. At first, let's enable both color control and scripts control. Let's open color control. In color control, we define public score equal 10. Here we will manipulate this score value. Here in scripts control, we will manipulate this score value. We need to get access to the object by finding it. Here, by finding this object, we wrote cube2, the object that we need to find, game object dot find. So the object that we found, cube2, its score will be changed in scripts control to 90 after defining the score here in color control, and its color will be changed to blue. Let's see what's going on in Unity. Let's run our project. As you see here, first our cube2 changed its color to blue, and here the score will be changed. Oh my god, it has to be changed. Actually, I don't know what is going on. The score should be changed to 90. Excuse me. This. In using gravity, I forgot to add component rigid body. Here I forgot actually. Yes, so after running, it falls down. But actually also here, but I have to enable find object. Where is find object? And let's disable color control and script control and then run. Here, as you see, everything would be hidden as sphere and destroyed as the 3 cubes. We did that. Disable find object and in this, let's the gravity mark it as true, so the object will be the object will fall down. If it is not marked as true after running, the object will not fall down, as you see. That's why we said here if rigid body use gravity is true. If it's true, well, hey, if it's true, it will fall down. Fall down. Okay, let's go to color control and script control. Let's run. This color is changed, as we said here. Color is changed. Okay. I still cannot find why it is not changed to 90. I don't know where there's a problem. Let's wait. That's all for today, and that's what I understood from the practical class. And thank you for watching.